Hey guys, welcome back to 100 Line Lost Defense Academy. Let's carry on where we left off. We've been drafted and forced to answer the call of duty with the Academy under attack. An Academy that we had no idea existed. Before our perfectly normal life was ruined by some kind of invading force. I gotta say, God knows if this task force, if you will, has the right mettle for this kind of thing, considering we've met them all and they're an eccentric bunch. Still, Sirei seems to be confident in his decision, so let's make sure not to prove him wrong. Hello? Is this thing on? Testing, 1, 2, 3. This is a message from Sirei. Just a reminder that the war room is on the 3rd floor. Anyone who doesn't want to be branded a coward can join us here anytime. Well, anytime before we start the battle. If you join afterwards and we're all dead, well, that's just no fucking good, is it? The 3rd floor, huh? Alright, well, I guess we're going up, but I am curious what's down. I see you there on the staircase. Get upstairs now. Sorry. My bad. On my way. Right, the war room. Should we go further up? Nope, he's making sure that we are railroaded into this damn war room. Oh man, that transition. Okay, there it is. Anything beyond there? No. Interesting graphics here on the walls. Not quite sure what they mean. They're like alien hieroglyphics to me. Ooh, you coming too, Takumi? Does this mean you made up your mind to fight? Yes, I figured you guys could use all the help you can get. Considering, you know, the conversations we had prior to this. That's assuming you'll be any help at all. I promise, you know, I can make myself of some use, even if I am the bait. That's the old Last Defense Academy fighting spirit. I knew you'd come around, Sumino. I didn't exactly have a lot of choice the way you threatened us. You wound me with your cruel words, soldier. That was just some friendly advice. If there was a chance your inaction would have dire consequences for your loved ones, you'd want to know about it, wouldn't you?
Hey!
What does that even mean? I'll explain later. Right now, protecting the school takes priority. Now then. God, I could use a drink by the way I'm sighing and all.
Yeah.
Take up your infusers. You remember how these work, right? Just shove them in your chest and they'll pump you full of that sweet, sweet hemoanima, sorry. With that much power on your side, securing victory should be a cinch.
Yeah.
Once you're fully juiced up, use these launch pads to get down to the battlefield. Then we just have to eliminate all enemy units, yes? Let's get started. About time! Let's do this! This is so hype! Yeah, I'm so excited. Well, I am. I'm not sure about Takumi. I can do this. I'll find a way to make it work. Somehow. I've beaten these things once. And I can do it again. I just have to do it like I did back home.
Don't be so modest. You can do it if you try, Taki. I guarantee it.
Yeah, see? Kara believes in us. She believed in me. Past tense, I suppose. Now it's time to prove her right.
Everybody ready for battle?
As ready as I'll ever be.
It's your first time since the entrance exam, so feel free to go crazy out there.
Oh, okay. Sure, no holds barred.
Draw out every last reserve of strength and bathe in the blood of your enemies.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's a pep talk. Oh. So why do we need to do this every time? Couldn't we just stay in this form? Maybe it just drains a lot of energy. Okay. No animation of me in the nude this time. Darumi is so excited. Damn, look at us go. Sick. I wonder if our squad is like preset every time, or we get to choose who comes out to battle with us. I'd like the former. Oh. We're fighting on the track, huh? Got a motorcycle, numerous daggers, a giant axe.
Attention! All troops stand ready! Let the battle commence!
I like how he sounds like a referee. Like, these guys are waiting for us.
This is it, soldiers. Hope you're all ready. The enemy is going to advance steadily toward the school.
We've got an eternal fire just outside our school, it looks like.
The building has a barrier around it, but it can't stand up to attacks for very long. If its integrity level falls to 0, the enemy will waltz right in, and then it's game over for all of us.
Alright, so it's your classic base defense.
Keep an eye on how the barrier's holding up, and eliminate all threats to the school. Exercise your powers of observation, strategy, and merciless cruelty to their utmost.
Gotcha.
This is an honest-to-goodness battlefield, so keep your wits about you, unless you want to end up with a hole in your head.
So, I have learned that if your units or your friends or peers, I can't say we're friends just yet, fall in battle, that doesn't affect the story. It's just affecting the battle itself. So, a little gameplay and story segregation there, which is, I can imagine that'll be even more of a struggle if you have to account for whenever people may die. So, yeah, that's understandable. In a defensive battle, you will lose if your barrier generator is destroyed. Protect it until the very end and destroy all of the enemies. Annihilate all enemies. Lose condition. Any one ally dies in battle or the base is destroyed. Gotcha. Alright, well, we know what we can do. What about our teammates? Damn, there are a lot of enemies out here. One immediately to Hiruko's diagonal
Now
here.
then, to
Each member of the
business.
Special Defense Unit has a unique ability known as a Specialist Skill. Learn each other or each character's skill and use them to your advantage in battle. Hiruko is an attacker that specializes in hard-hitting attacks. She automatically gains attack +1, max +3 for each enemy she kills during one turn from her specialist skill, Special Discipline. Okay. Does that carry over till the next turn? I wonder. Damage all enemies in front, so that's just a horizontal one. That's a powerful attack against a single enemy. Alright. Intestinal laceration. So, these smaller enemies seem to have 1 HP. This thing in front of us has 4. Let's get rid of that one first, then. Although, I feel like we should just move up here. Can I do it sideways? I cannot. Not there. See, so that's like 2. Let's start with this. It's the first battle. We're experimenting.
This doesn't feel half bad. I could get used to this.
Oh, she's really happy.
Oh, dang, girl! How'd you get to be so strong?
Well, I would put a lot of stock in the giant axe she's holding, Durumi.
Strong don't even begin to cover it. Where'd you get all that power?
Mind you do need a lot of strength to wield that
I
axe.
told you I was stronger than you. I suggest you pay better attention in the future.
I love her confidence.
Is there a reason you're so much stronger than the rest of us, though?
What gives you the right to question me? At any rate, it's none of your concern. If you have time to prattle pointlessly, I suggest you use it more constructively and take out some of the weaker enemies.
Like I just commanded you to do.
Yeah. You're awesome, we get it. I'm just glad you're on our side. Now let's get back in there. I'm itching to bust some heads.
Back in there, buddy. You haven't even gone in there, like, originally. We'll get there.
Time for battle.
Alright. We can do it once more. So let's do this.
I'll chop you to pieces.
That should give us +1 attack. Right? Because we've defeated 4 enemies. Does she still have 1 AP?
Time to move.
Oh no. Wait, really? Sorry, I
Time
miscounted.
for
I thought
battle.
she only had... she had 2 to start off with.
Out of my way.
Alright, 1 more. For good measure. Oh, wait. That's AP for all of us, not just her. Sorry, I'm used to just, like, the AP is per person, not shared amongst everyone. Okay.
It's killing game time!
Let's see whatever we can do. Darumi is a mid-range support specialist that can provide support attacks and gain a lot of voltage. Darumi's special skill, Special Sick Day, will make her feel low when she gets fatigued. This will then change all of her skills to their low counterparts. Okay. I don't quite understand what low means, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Homicide. Launch a cross-shape mid-attack. Flight +2 earns a large amount of voltage. Well, that would work well right like over here. Can we do that? Or maybe perhaps this way? No, let's get rid of these guys. Nice. What about you, Takamaru?
Run it up!
Takamaru is a great defender with superior mobility and defense. He automatically gains armor +1 for each space moved from his special skill, Special Rampage. Okay, so he's defensive because he gains armor. He'll be our tank. Out of my way. Damage all adjacent enemies. So we could do something like that. I am wary of this strong enemy over there, but I feel like that's something our stronger people can do. Let's do this. Cool. Armor provides temporary defense that can absorb damage that would otherwise diminish your HP. It is only effective during the turn it was used. Okay, so they lose the armor upon the turn. Right, and they're fatigued. Gotcha.
Say
20
when.
left. I'm easy to use character with great balance of range and attack strength. I can redo battles by selecting my special skill, Special Redo. Oh, right, of course. Side slash. That's the horizontal line. Now let's get
Now
Kiriko
then,
back.
to business.
Oh, he's just out of reach. Alright, well, in that case, we can at least get rid of the other one.
Take this! How unsatisfying. Alright, let's get started.
Oh, we still got one more turn.
I've got this.
We should.
Seriously depressing.
Let's
Attack
do
2.
this.
This is attack 2 as well. We should at least start working on this guy. Because Hiriko's too far now. Hopefully these guys will bunch up with him in the next turn. There, we can at least get one more, for good measure. In my turn. Oh, this is so cool. I'm so happy.
Not bad!
This is gonna be fun. Obviously, this is the first battle, so it's relatively easy, considering I've made a lot of mistakes so far. But we are on the verge of victory anyway.
Good to go.
Alright, well, let's finish these guys off, or should I get to
I wonder how many more can I get?
That's only going to do 1 damage to him. Okay. Now,
My
we'll
turn.
take care of it. Here, please.
All right.
Alright, so we gained AP. Alright.
Ready whenever.
We've obviously got
Die.
a target right behind you.
Broken so soon.
Okay, so killing enemies regenerates 1 AP, I suppose. We've got our voltage up, which is pretty neat.
Let's give it to him!
Out of my way, we can do it there. Can we do friendly fire? I'm not sure. I don't want to test it now. That's for sure. Let's go here. So no AP recovery there.
Here we go.
You can't quite slash. Oh no, you can. Perfect. 1 step.
Looks a little dangerous.
Now, can we make a cross? Yes, we can. Wait. Where is it? There we go.
Did we win?
Somehow, again, I made a lot of mistakes, so...
Ha! Was that it? I was expecting more of a challenge. I feel dumb forever being scared of these guys.
Takamaru, it's day one, alright? Let's take it easy.
You were actually scared of them. For all your bluff and bluster, you're just as much of a coward as the others.
Oof, hey, at least he's out here, alright?
Hey, I ain't no coward. I'll take you on anytime.
Nice work, troops. No one would think this was your first real battle.
Really?
But it wasn't. We fought him once already, back in the TRC.
Oh, right. Of course you did.
Hey, she's lost her little mouth tattoo thing.
What even are those monsters anyhow? Ain't it about time you spilled the beans?
Yeah.
Oh, they are a violent and pernicious race. The enemy of all mankind.
Okay, can you give us a little bit more substantial than that?
Well, that's ominous. Can you be a little more specific?
Are they like demons from another dimension? Time-traveling aliens? Experimental bioweapons gone wrong? Oh, how about all of the above? They were created as living weapons but escaped to another dimension where a PMC controlled by demonic entities sent them into the past to destroy the future.
Did she come up with this on the spot? That's impressive.
That theory's way too busy.
To tell you the truth, we haven't been able to determine their true nature just yet. All we know is that they're determined to get inside this school.
Maybe they just want an education, man.
As such, I've decided to designate them School Invaders for the time being.
Gotcha.
Invaders, huh?
Well, I mean, it's a very appropriate name.
Lucky for us, the undying flames stop them from getting too close. Most of the time, that is.
Oh, so is it like a bit of a hoist by their own petard situation where, you know, they accidentally made it difficult for themselves to carry out their mission by scattering these undying flames everywhere? Do they come from them?
But every now and then, some extra strong ones break through somehow. Your special defense unit exists to deal with such attacks, as and when they occur.
But why are they attacking the school to begin with?
They're after a certain special something, hidden deep within the school.
Uh-oh. What do we keep in there?
If that falls into the hands of the invaders, humanity is as good as extinct.
Extinct? Like, our entire species?
So we're legit fighting to save humanity here? Dude, that is freaking sweet!
But the scale here doesn't make sense. I'm having trouble seeing how this school and the future of humanity can possibly be connected.
There's so much we don't know, of course, starting off with the fact that we are in the TRC. Why? What's happened with the rest of the world?
I don't get it either. But then again, I'm a straight-up student, so there's a lot of stuff I don't get.
And yet you come up with the most outlandish theories.
Everyone stop talking!
What's the matter?
My radar display is lighting up like a fireworks show. We're not out of the woods yet.
Uh-oh.
We've got another enemy approaching fast. And it's a big one.
What do we got? Holy shit. Sometimes they're a bit strong and they can break through the undying flames. Yeah.
The hell, man? You want us to fight that thing?
Size isn't everything. I don't believe it'll give me any trouble.
Holy shit.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, Darubi! Darubi! Yeah, I can tell you're an F student.
We have to save her!
Oh god! Oh. Well, that was short-lived. Well, the last gasp of air.
No way. No freaking way.
What do you mean, no way? Did you see what happened? She ran up to this giant thing expecting to kill it somehow?
Corpse recovery unit, deploy.
Ah, damn it. I was hoping I didn't have to use this. Get the corpse recovery unit out there. Ah, have to pay them overtime. Oh, well, conveniently coffin-shaped.
There, we got her body back safe and sound. You can all relax now.
Oh, phew. Okay, alright.
How can we relax? One of our friends just died.
Just focus on the battle. That's the Invader's commander. It's gonna be on a whole different level to anything you've fought so far.
Okay.
He's right. We can't afford to get distracted from the task at hand. Now, more than ever. It's fight or die.
But...
Don't let it get to you, man.
You were just screaming like 5 minutes ago. Huh? Not even 5 minutes ago.
You let the situation get to you, you lose your cool. You lose your cool, you lose the fight. Trust me on this.
This is coming from the guy who says he's constantly angry, and I need to back away when he is.
We've come this far, we gotta keep going to the end. There'll be time for mourning and crap later.
God damn.
Alright. Lock in. Enemy commander. Emergency. Formidable enemy appeared.
Those troops you fought before were just the opening act. This commander's a real monster.
You don't have to tell me again.
Conventional weapons don't have any effect on it. That's where you saviors of humanity and your hemo anima come in. You starting to see why the Special Defense Unit is so important?
Yeah. Well, you know, when we survive.
Why is hemo anima the only thing that works? What exactly is this stuff anyway?
It's the only thing standing between humanity and annihilation at the hands of the invaders. That's really all you need to know. Oh, by the way, those drones from earlier are getting tuned up, so try your best to avoid any further casualties.
Oh yeah, because that was kind of a fail condition, wasn't it?
Easy for you to say. We're the ones risking our lives out here.
New enemy approaching. Oh god, he's got backup. Annihilate enemy boss. Alright, we're down to 3. Not looking good for the recruitment if the rest of our classmates saw what just happened. When voltage reaches 100% or more, you'll be able to boost Hemo Anima in addition to special attacks. Boost Hemo Anima powers up your allies in a variety of ways and will remain in effect for the entirety of the battle. Okay. Well, we are at 228%. Kinda want to boost Hiruko. She's our hard hitter.
Time to move.
Attack boost. Attack +1 to user during battle.
I can hardly contain myself.
Okay, cool. I could do it again, or I could use like my special attack.
I've got this.
Consume voltage to activate special attack. Inflict stun on user.
My turn.
So you also have a special attack, but it's a different pattern.
Rev it up!
You got nothing on me. Alright, so that's 6, 6, and
Time to move.
7 because we've boosted her. Cruel Death's Lament. And it's free. Supposedly. Can't quite reach him. So maybe we'll save that for later.
Now then, to business.
Shall we start off with this? This gets her close.
I'll chop you to pieces.
Lovely.
My turn.
Now I can use it. I feel like we need to save it for, like, when we've got a whole bunch of them bunched up, so to speak. You can boost your... No, we're saving our voltage for that special attack. Out of my way. We can do 1 damage to the boss. But we'll get some armor. Maybe we could, shoot him? Oh god, he immediately retaliates. Okay, so that did damage to us, but he obviously withstood it with his armor.
Let's freaking go!
Let's do this!
And with us... Not a lot we can do. We can dash, I suppose. And get things started with the enemy commander. I like the idea of staying behind. Even though he's more of our defensive unit, but we're gonna use him to like tank the boss.
Ready whenever.
So in that case, I'm just gonna get you in a defensive stance here. Alright, let's see how we go. So those other things... Oh, they do it. Okay, the armor coming in clutch there. Alright.
Time for battle.
Now it's time for our special attack. We'll basically be clearing out this side. So let's do that.
Show me your insides. Heads up,
Immediate retaliation. Okay. Stun will disable all actions until the end of the next turn. There are very few ways to remove this effect, so be cautious as you fight. Oh, sorry, the stun is for us, not for the enemy. Okay. Good to know. Our voltage is at 51.
Full throttle!
Another out of my way, please. Let's do it. I don't want to damage this thing. And then we can get ourselves into the battle. She's going to constantly take damage, though, every time. It might not have been worth just doing one damage there. She's going to be the one who has to take on that enemy commander.
Good to go.
Side slash. These guys need to get a little bit closer, and then I'll be happier to take them on. She's stunned, so she can't do anything.
Let's do this!
Let's go.
Alright, well, we do have 2 AP left, so let's move up.
Here. My
With our
turn.
fatigue, we can move just a little bit. Get rid of these ones. Okay. Oh.
It's just a scratch.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Just a scratch. Gotcha. She's still stunned. Oh my goodness.
Ready when you are.
Alright. It does have 50 health, so there's that.
I'm hanging in there!
You are. Appreciate it, buddy. Okay, that will damage it, because it's got it's got a 3x3 grip. Do it. I see. So it's immune to stun. Perform a counterattack when hit by an enemy. So we need to make sure our hits count. So wait, before we do
Good to
that,
go.
let's get ourselves out of the way. Oh, we just can't reach them. Unfortunate. Let's see, what do we want to do? I need to save these guys because we accumulate armor if we take out more than one. Come here. I'm wary that there's an enemy unit over there. Don't worry.
It ain't over yet!
It isn't. But it's coming up close. Let's do it.
You're doing great! Don't stop until you've wiped them all out!
Are you sure I'm doing great? Cool. 1 AP left.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's finish this off. There we are.
All right.
We get free AP for our troubles.
I'm hanging in there!
Defensive.
Gotta play defense!
I need you to survive in case he just starts whacking. Like so. Okay, 2 damage. When a Daramar approaches the barrier generator, it will self-destruct, dealing a large amount of damage to it. It did 2, but okay. Make sure to keep them away from the generator. Okay, so they self-destruct. That's good. I don't need to worry about... We could just let them attack. That's not a big deal, actually. Now that I think about it.
Time to move.
Cranial fracture. But you no longer have armor, so
That ain't
let's
nothing.
make sure we don't waste that. Waste your life for nothing. Okay. And we've got our voltage up.
Now then, to business.
I'm
Time
just
to
gonna
move.
boost your... Ah, okay.
Now then,
This won't
To
increase your
business.
attack, it'll just give us extra AP and heal fatigue.
time to move.
Good to know.
How's this?
Alright, it's fine.
Time for battle.
Do it again.
Out of my way.
Oh. Damn, we didn't even have an opportunity to kill it. Flint.
Too bad. The enemy commander got away.
Yeah. Sucks. Pretty sure we could have annihilated it.
Going after it now would only play into their hands. You'll have to finish that one off some other day.
Ah, I was excited to destroy it.
All in all, a decent first mission. Go ahead and dispel your hemoanima and return to the school.
Or what? Okay, battle results. 7 turns, defense rate 96. Killed a few enemies. Didn't get any nice kills, but we got an S rank. I'll take that. Still had a couple of enemies left, but they were obviously inconsequential. I was going to say, like, ooh, man, this could be pretty difficult, because this commander's obviously got a counterattack, and he deals quite a bit of damage, and yeah, there's still plenty of enemies left, but it's the first battle. Of course it was going to be forgiving.
Hooray!
Welcome back! You did great out there, soldiers. Those invaders never knew what hit them. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? You guys! This is no time to celebrate. A girl died out there, you sick bastard. Oh, come on! I just wanted to give you some positive affirmation. It's a management thing. Do I need to start putting up posters? He's right. Settle down. Yelling isn't going to do us any good. Don't tell me you're okay with what just happened. It's war. People die. That's the whole idea. And it's not like she meant anything to me. We only met a couple of hours ago. If anything, you're the strange one for getting so worked up about a total stranger. Well, I mean, she's part of this defense force, right? That means we got one less fighter. We should at least have some concern, even if we don't have a sentimental reason for it. You got a real attitude problem, you know that? I know I said not hitting girls was an ironclad rule, but I figure for you I could find a loophole. I mean, open-handed strikes barely count as real hits, right? Dude, just try it. I'll twist your body into a double helix in return. Sounds like in this case, DNA stands for don't. No! Ah! Come on, guys, we shouldn't fight among ourselves. Just as the tension in the room seemed strained to the breaking point, the door flew open with a clatter. Are you guys alright? No, asshole, we ain't alright. The emo chick with the creepy laugh got killed. For real? She actually? She actually died?
Hey!
Were you guys watching? Yes. The monitor in the classroom broadcast the whole battle. Honestly, I'm not sure if I approve of my dear sister being exposed to such explicit content. She's exposed to your mouth, damn it! That was the first time I ever saw a person die. I still don't believe it. I know they say reality is cruel and all that, but this seriously can't be happening. Maybe that's it. Maybe it's all a dream. Just one big messed up nightmare. What do I have to do to wake up? Should I just pinch myself real hard?
Quit your whining.
You get why this
You get
happened?
why this happened, don't you? Her death's on all of you.
Ooh, you cowards! Pussies!
If you guys had grown a pair and fought like the rest of us, emo chick wouldn't have gotten cornered the way she did.
Alright, 1. I don't think any of us could have stopped her from doing that. 2. She wasn't exactly cornered. She was out in the middle of the field. She knew what she was getting into when she arranged to go out there. And there's every chance things would have ended up like this even with our help.
What? You think we should have hung back like you did? We'd all have been wiped out then.
Alright, troops, break it up. Hang on, something in my nose. We're all on the same side here. Good grief. The way you're carrying on, you'd think someone had died.
Someone did!
But then, the door opened again, and we were joined by an unexpected guest.
Hey, guess who's back?
There we go. Alright, so that's the confirmation that obviously deaths out in the field aren't permanent. Though I'm not quite sure if there may be other ways the team could be affected.
Huh?
What? Oh, what's the matter, guys? Is my makeup smudged or something?
What? Well, it's gone now, that's for sure.
Oh, man. How embarrassing. Just give me a shovel so I can bury myself and hide, am I right?
Who's your voice actress? You're killing it.
Never mind that. How are you alive?
Is she a ghost? Man, wouldn't that be cool? I'm not, though. Just your girl, Darumi Amamiya, in the flesh.
In the flesh, yes.
I don't know what happened, but I basically came back to life.
Don't tell me you're gonna get yourself killed on purpose every time now. Just because you can. You came back? Isn't that wonderful? Just another miracle courtesy of our friend Hemo Anima. What's Hemo Anima got to do with it? It's not just for fighting, you know. It can also reconstruct and reanimate organic tissue. If one of you falls in battle, we send out a drone to recover your body post-haste. Then it's just a matter of getting it inside one of the recovery pods in the infirmary, stimulating your remaining hemo anima, and boom, you rise from your grave. You can die out there as much as you want, you'll just keep coming back. You mean we're immortal? Ding ding, that's correct. Is it only if we have the hemo anima active? Or just in general? But that's impossible. I mean, even more impossible than everything else going on around here. You don't have to believe me. But there's some pretty strong evidence standing right in front of you, wouldn't you say? I promise she's not a clone. Yep. Exhibit A, right here. Oh, her makeup is back. Yo, common sense has gone right out the window now. You think it's going to turn out we're inside a super immersive VR game or something? That's just your narrow viewpoint of what's normal talking. All of you from the Tokyo residential complex are like that. You've lived your lives under that dome for so long, you have no idea what a wide and wonderful place the world really is. Your future is simply brimming with possibilities. I don't even know how to react to that. You serious? We really can't die? Dude, that is so freaking sweet! This hemo anima stuff is awesome! Must you raise your voice over every new development? That means I can kill you as many times as I want! If only you weren't a girl. Just remember, you're only immortal while you remain on school grounds. The recovery drones can't get past that wall of fire.
Yeah.
And if the invaders manage to get in and damage the recovery pods, you'll be stuck with the one life you've got.
Oh.
You'll be back to regular old mortals. One life, and then you're gone for good. In other words, if we want to stay alive, we have to keep fighting off the invaders, and possibly dying. Now you're getting it, Sumino! Keep on fighting like good little soldiers and you'll be fine.
Whoa, hold on a minute. Now that I think about it, not being able to die has a major downside. We can't hold a killing game like this. How are we supposed to murder each other if we're all immortal?
I mean, you can still have a killing game. In fact, it'll be a safer version, because whoever dies can just come back to life.
That's the problem you have? That's the part you have a problem with?
One more thing, just to set your minds at ease. When you're revived, you also get a new bomb implanted in you, good as new. That's supposed to comfort us? At any rate, we prepared for everything. Now you can fight to your heart's content, right? Absolutely not. I'm more against it than ever now. What? How come? Even if this advanced technology you're talking about does exist, immortality seems a step too far. Well, I like to think of it as temporary immortality, Ato. It's only while we're on school grounds. We can circumvent it by venturing beyond the undying flames.
Hey.
Your explanation of how it works was far too simplistic. I find it hard to believe you're telling us the whole truth. And even if we do come back afterwards, fatal injuries are still going to hurt, right?
It hurt like hell when it happened to me. It was so bad, I thought I was gonna die.
You did die. In that case, I'm out. I can't allow anything that would cause my dear sister any pain. Young people these days are so self-centered. We're talking about the future of humanity here, you know. You keep saying that, but how exactly does what we're doing here relate to that stuff? Like you said, if the invaders secure a special something from inside the school, humanity will be wiped out, correct? That's right. If you lose this war, Homo sapiens will be a thing of the past. Naturally, the Tokyo residential complex will be obliterated too.
Obliterated?
Then that's what you meant by everything we hold dear being forfeit? Oh, you're getting it. I knew you were smart. The fate of the world as we know it rests squarely on your shoulders.
When my life goes so spectacularly off track.
So what is this thing that mankind's future depends on? What is it we're risking our lives to defend? I knew you'd ask me that sooner or later. It's only natural you'd want to know, so allow me to throw you a victory party. Your achievement in the field today deserves to be rewarded. We want information, not a party. No reason you can't have both. I'll tell you more while you eat. You must be starving after all that fighting, right? Now that you mention it, I could use a bite. You're saying there's somewhere we can get food around here? Is it decent food or is it like military rations?
Yeah.
Of course. There's a cafeteria on the first floor. I'll meet you there.
Hey.
Come straight up, troops. No distractions, no detours. What do we do now? I'm in favor of going to the cafeteria. My dear sister's stomach has been grumbling adorably for a while now.
You don't have to tell them that. I want to hear what Sirei has to say, so I'll go along too.
We wandered out of the war room one by one, still trying to make sense of the situation. Guess I'll go with the crowd. The cafeteria should be somewhere on the first floor. Let's go with the crowd, although we're by ourselves right now. Pull up the map and select the place you'd like to go in order to teleport. However, be aware that you won't be able to teleport to locations you haven't unlocked or locations marked as inaccessible. You can also use the map to check your current location, as well as the locations of other characters. The map will come in handy whenever you're feeling lost. Alright. Well, dinner time. Let's go.